Hello, Virgo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? And welcome to your bonus reading for the second half of November. General reading, as always, Virgo. It's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for you in your life, your situation, your relationship, and let go of what does not resonate with you. If you are, however, interested in a private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, as well as a list of all of the card decks that I will use for this reading. All right, Virgo, so we're going to be switching things up a little bit from my traditional way of doing things. Typically, I start off with a couple of focused messages. I've wanted to switch that out a little bit and start off with some tarot messages, so we'll go ahead and do that and see what messages need to come through this time around for you. This is ultimately a timeless reading, so whenever you're guided to tune in and watch, and hopefully you are able to resonate with the messages. Okay, guys? So let's start, Virgo. Let's take a look and see. This is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Let's take a look and see what comes through with these tarot messages initially, and then we'll pull some oracles to add to that and complement the rest of the reading. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, for this bonus reading, please bring through whatever messages need to be communicated at this time for those who would benefit the most from these messages. Please bring it forward for Virgo at this time, please. Ooh, we're starting off with fertility. This is the Empress card in traditional tarot. That does tap into your very own energy, Virgo. It is Earth, so it could also include Capricorn and Taurus. Let's take a look and see what else. But that does represent manifestation of growth. So that's a beautiful card to start off with. Oh my goodness. We now have the Two of Cups. Beautiful spiritual union. Perhaps this is definitely representative of somebody that you're thinking about for this reading, Virgo. It could be a soulmate. It could be a twin flame, somebody that you feel spiritually drawn to, spiritually connected. And perhaps that is what you're wanting to manifest growth in, is your love life, is in regard to this particular relationship. Interesting how we do have temptation right after that. This does represent the Devil card in traditional tarot. That does typically represent Capricorn. Okay, so let's grab another card and see what else needs to come through. Okay, we do have the heart chakra, but that is coming up reversed for some reason. So there is an imbalance in your heart chakra area, Virgo. And that might certainly have something to do with the fact that you're in separation from somebody that you still have so much love for, somebody that you feel could offer you your cup of love, and that could fill your cup of love, that this is how you're both, I feel, mutually feeling. But there's a reason why you are not together at this time. And this is the bottom of the deck. That's the Seven of Swords. Excuse me. I've been talking so much, I'm losing my voice. This is the Seven of Swords, deception and envy, as you can see, followed by the Five of Wands, obstacles and challenges. So there has been some obstacles that has gotten in the way of the two of you coming together for some reason. Now, the Devil card does represent, for some of you, either yourself, Virgo, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading, somebody dealing with some sort of codependent or addictive behavior, either addictions towards alcohol or drugs or some other form of codependency. That's a part of that energy. And also, it's not a very easy vibration to go through whenever you're in that Devil energy, because it's feeling restricted. There's that stagnant energy that comes along with that. Somebody that might feel trapped in a situation that they can't get out of. Perhaps that's what's preventing the two of you from coming together. That's certainly a part of that. And this is somebody that's going through some self-limiting behaviors, destructive behaviors. But it's also the need to learn from that type of behavior so that you can end that way of living, that type of negative condition that you are introducing into your life. So if this is not you, Virgo, which I'm guided to pick up off of the energy that it's somebody that you're thinking about who might be in this space, I'm not feeling so much that it's you. I feel it's somebody else, and that they need to want it as far as improving the quality of their life, getting out of this temptation type energy. What is it that they're tempted by? Is it, as I mentioned, an addictive issue, or is it kind of that obsessive type behavior towards someone? And if somebody is coming forward being obsessed with you, Virgo, then that's not a healthy mind frame to be in. And that could be contributing to the Seven of Swords energy with that deception and envy. Because if you're already in another relationship and you've moved on from this, and there's still this person kind of looking and observing your life from a distance, and they are possibly thinking or picturing wanting to reach out to you or reconcile with you in some way, shape, or form, and if you've already somehow moved on from that connection, then that definitely creates an imbalance in the heart chakra, either on your end or their end. Because the Seven of Swords is air energy. So for some of you, you might be thinking of a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. That's a possibility here. And the Seven of Swords does represent betrayal and deception, some sort of deceptive energy here. For some of you, it could have been a third-party situation, infidelity in the relationship. And that's a part of the obstacles and challenges that are being represented by that Five of Wands. Fives are not an easy energy. It's tapping into adversity of some sort. And Five of Wands is disagreements with someone. There's that element of strife that comes along with it. Feeling like there's a rivalry or some sort of competition. So I believe this is a very similar storyline that came through from another Virgo reading that I did, where you were already attached and there was some sort of third-party involvement where somebody else came into your life, possibly Virgo, and that turned into a third-party situation. And that definitely created challenges in your relationship that you were in at the time. It did come through as a temptation. And for some of you, this is continuing to present itself here because there might still be attachments that you have to that person, even though more than likely you guys are in separation. And for some of you guys, you probably haven't even talked to this person in a long time, but they're still a part of your thoughts maybe. And that's something that you need to let go of and release in order for you to heal from what went down here. And that's continuing to cause an imbalance in the heart chakra. This situation, I feel, needs healing. And you can bring that about. You can definitely manifest that. That's a part of the Empress energy, is to be able to manifest things from moving and growing once again in your life, especially in regard to your love life. And this devil energy cannot be a part of that manifestation. You can have success, you can have abundance, but success can only come from freedom, from letting go of what needs to be released and let go of. And that's different for every Virgo, of course. We all know what it is that we need to let go of in our lives. But if you're struggling to let that go, then that's definitely a part of that devil energy of feeling trapped and stuck. So part of the energy of the Empress is that you need to act from a loving space in your heart towards yourself in order to extend that love outwardly to the person that you're wanting to invest your heart in, whoever this Two of Cups represents in your life. Because the Empress is very much into that element of emotions and feelings, tapping into your intuition and being able to follow your heart. What is it that your heart is telling you? And of course, the Empress represents fertility, pregnancy, or birth. So for some of you, you may have had children with this person, whether it's the person that you were with at the time that the third party came in, or some of you actually had children with a third party. But there is promise of future success here if you allow it. All right, Virgo. So let's continue. Let's add some Mystic Moon oracles to this. So whatever part of this is making sense for you, there needs to be balance that is restored here in your love life especially. And you can overcome this. You can overcome whatever obstacles and challenges are presenting itself here. The Empress card has the capability of bringing that in for you. All right, so angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know for this bonus reading? Please bring it forward. What else do we need to know at this time? What else needs to come through in this reading for you, Virgo? The answer is yes. Typically, when the yeses come through, I do gravitate towards positive energy from this. So, of course, that yes answer is different for every person tuning in. There's a million questions that this could be a yes answer to. For some of you, will you be able to work things out in your love life? Yes. You know, will you be able to move forward in your life and get past the obstacles and challenges in your life? And yes, you can. Next card is patience. So it is going to take time to see that growth and manifestation. Give it some time. And I feel here that that's going to eventually work itself out. We do have the winter card coming through next. The winter season is right around the corner. So during possibly the latter half of December, you might actually see more movement in your life as far as making progress in whatever area of your life has been stagnant or creating obstacles and challenges that you haven't been able to overcome. Look towards the winter months for movement and growth. However ironic that is, because oftentimes, obviously during the winter times, things are frozen, it's cold, there's not a whole lot of stuff growing, you know, but I'm feeling the opposite energy here, that during the upcoming winter months, so latter half of December, January-ish, around there, you might actually see some movement and growth in your life in whatever area needs it. You're being guided towards a particular path, Virgo. So definitely trust in your intuition and where it is leading you. Communication. Hearing from people that you either have lost touch with, opening up lines of communication in a relationship, of course, especially if conversations have been stagnant or unproductive, or you guys just haven't really been seeing eye to eye. You can definitely achieve a whole lot by just sitting down and talking and really hammering it out, whatever it is that you need to talk about to start the healing process in the situation. And sometimes in order to get that going, this is so fitting, surrender. Sometimes you just need to kind of throw your hands up in the air and just surrender and just let life take its course. Allow the universe to step in and do its thing for you. Next card is Awakening. I do typically tap into divine masculine energy from that. So whoever is resonating with that message, it's like a sudden revelation, finally waking up to the possibilities of what life has to offer. Whatever that represents in your life. vibrations, whatever it is that you put out there, is what you tend to manifest in your life, Virgo. So make sure that you're coming from a place of love and positivity, and that is what's going to escalate this growth and manifestation that the Empress is wanting to bring into your life. And look at this next card. You've got that soulmate card coming through. So not only do we have the Two of Cups represented here, but the potential that they're coming in as your soulmate, and that more than likely for some of you, the person you're thinking about for this reading is somebody that you feel is your soulmate in this lifetime. All right, so let's add to this with some romance angels, and let's see what else we can add to this, guys. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know at this time? Please bring it forward for Virgo for this bonus reading, please. So whatever part of this reading makes sense for you, Virgo, take from it what makes sense for your life. And hopefully it is offering you the clarity and guidance that you need at this time, whenever it is you tune in to this reading. We have honeymoon. So for some of you, the person that you're thinking about for this reading, certainly Virgo, could be your spouse, somebody that you're married to or were married to if you guys are in separation. For some of you, you might actually be able to find happiness with somebody that you're thinking about for this reading, and there are proposals and marriages that are tied into the energy of this card. Long-term future and happiness. And it's interesting how this particular card reads, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And I was just mentioning, this winter card for me represents holiday time, winter time, Christmas, holidays, that type of energy. So for some of you, I truly feel that there might be some movement towards the latter half of December to where you guys might be able to work things out and actually be able to go on vacation, take a trip, and just have fun and enjoy each other's company during the holiday season. So either, again, you're married to this person, or you just feel like you're in that honeymoon phase with this individual, that type of energy. Next card, we do have codependency. So that's tapping into the energy of this temptation card, which I mentioned earlier is the devil card. So again, that does represent Capricorn typically, but of course it doesn't have to be. And it's reiterating addictions are affecting your romantic life, Virgo. So there's somebody that is coming through in this reading that might either have a drinking problem, a drug problem, a gambling problem, a food addiction, however way this is presenting itself. It's toxic behavior, and it's not a healthy energy to come forward from somebody that you're thinking about. We have flirt coming through as well. We have chemistry. We do have heart-to-heart conversations, and the next card is give your relationship a chance. So for those of you, again, who are going through challenges in your romantic life, I feel here that you guys actually have some pretty intense chemistry. You guys have fun when you're together. Okay, so, but there are obstacles that are being represented in this reading for you. And as I mentioned, with this communication card coming through, you guys just need to sit down and have that good old-fashioned heart-to-heart conversation with each other, and just really honestly discuss everything and anything that is of concern to this relationship. And this is coming through from the angels that it's worth working on the partnership. You're coming through as soulmates, and some of you might certainly identify more with a twin flame connection, but it is coming through that it's worth working on the partnership here. Yes, there are obstacles. Yes, there are challenges, but I do feel, especially with this yes card coming through, if both of you are wanting the same thing and you're on the same page as far as wanting to manifest growth in your relationship, you can achieve that. Both of you can achieve that, but it does need to be an equal exchange. Okay, this heart chakra is here because there is an imbalance in that area, and you both need to come forward, excuse me, meet each other in the middle, meet each other halfway, and that's what I feel is needed in order to manifest movement and growth towards manifesting union and or a reunion for whoever is resonating with this reading. All right, guys. So I wanted to grab some dialogue messages. Let's start with the Unspoken Messages Volume 2 deck by Fire Witch Tarot, because I feel here with the 2 communication cards coming through here that there's stuff that needs to come through in this reading. Somebody needs to speak up here. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What needs to come through? Who is it that needs to speak up here? Is it my Virgo? Is it somebody that you're thinking about, Virgo? Somebody that you consider to be your soulmate? Let's take a look and see. And some of you, again, entered into third-party situations. That could come through here as well. Who needs to speak up here? Angels and spirit guides for Virgo for this bonus reading. Your smile is my therapy. You make me feel better. Perhaps, Virgo, they really love your smile. And again, when you guys are together, there's that immense chemistry between the two of you. Very flirtatious, lighthearted energy. You guys have a lot of fun, lots of laughter, just enjoying each other's company. That's a beautiful message coming through. Next card, look at this. I'm going through a painful transformation. Whether this is you, Virgo, whether it is the person that you're thinking about, they're going through some stuff right now that's preventing them from manifesting union or a reunion here. And I feel that's part of the reason why we've got that patience card coming through here, because it's going to take some time. So again, I can't help but feel that there will be some sort of communication, or you might run into each other during the winter season. And part of this painful transformation too might have something to do with addictions and codependency. And if that is what they're working on to create healing in their lives in order to come forward towards you as a better person, Virgo, then that's part of that growth, part of that manifestation of the Empress card. So that's actually a good thing. Next card might be a little bit difficult to see on camera. This particular card reads, although we are physically apart, spiritually, I can feel us together. You're still, spiritual union, feeling each other spiritually. Got a soulmate bond coming through. Although we are physically apart, physically I can feel us together, or spiritually I can feel us together. That's a part of those vibrations right there. You're still feeling their energies, their vibrations, because you both are still very much a part of each other's connection, even in the 5D. So that's some pretty intense messages right there. Let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know for this bonus reading? Please bring forward whatever needs to come through at this time for Virgo. Let me grab this bottom card. And I'm guided to pull the next one, and I'll show you why. So this first card is friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. And I feel that that's so important, to be able to build a strong foundation of friendship in a relationship And if that's what you have to fall back on when there are obstacles and challenges, then you actually do have a really strong chance of making it, because it goes beyond just that physical connection. There's actually a pretty strong friendship that started that relationship. And sometimes you have to go back to where it all started. And it's interesting how this is the next card that came through. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay, so I do feel here, Virgo, that there is a new beginning that will eventually happen between the two of you, whoever it is that you're wanting to manifest a reconciliation with, or to be able to move your relationship to the next level. A new beginning, a new fresh start is what's needed there. And I feel winter months is where it's at. And I was guided to pull this next card as well, because it's a second reference to that surrender energy from this card, letting go of things that no longer serve. And the message on this card reads, at times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Exactly. You know, purge things out of your life that you know need to be released. That's a part of your healing process, Virgo. And of course, that's different for every person that's tuning in here. But that's a second reference to surrender. And I feel that that's a crucial message that's coming through here for some of you. And you needed to hear that. Definitely needed to hear that. All right. So let's add to this with some Infinity Oracle for you by Fire Witch Tarot. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What else needs to come through in this reading? What additional messages need to be communicated for Virgo for this bonus reading? And again, guys, it is timeless whenever you're tuned in and guided to watch this. Hopefully you resonate with the messages. Okay, we've got bad intentions. It's interesting because this, again, is tapping into the same energies as that Devil card. Okay, typically I tap into divine masculine energy with this particular card. With this deck, I tap into divine feminine energy, and they're both representing Devil energy. For some of you, again, it could be a Capricorn. Okay, so very similar vibrations coming through. It's being reiterated here. Okay, let's grab an additional message. What else, please, for Virgo for this bonus reading, please, angels and spirit guides? I knew it. Look at this. Look at that. Holiday love. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. That is what it says on the bottom. Holiday love. And then we've got the winter card here. I'm telling you guys, something significant is going to occur for you and create movement in your love life, Virgo, during the holiday season. And look at what that mug says. You know, if you're a Mariah Carey fan, you'll know that's from one of her songs. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Come on. You know, holidays is where it's at for your love life, I feel. Oh my goodness. Look at this next card. Hurt. So there's healing that's needed here, guys. There is healing that's needed here. And I feel that once you're able to communicate and open up lines of dialogue between each other and start the healing process and talk about anything and everything that has caused pain and distance between the two of you, that's what's ultimately going to bring about growth and manifestation of your relationship. Wow. Let's add some signs from Spirit Love Oracle to this. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What else do we need to know at this time for this bonus reading, please? What else do we need to know for Virgo, please, at this time? What else do we need to know for Virgo for this bonus reading? Beard, maturity. Okay, so the person, for my divine feminines, if you're thinking about a particular divine masculine who's known for their beard, it could certainly be reflecting that. But this is also involving time and patience, because it's going to take time to see movement towards the outcome that you're wanting to manifest. And I feel that it's mirroring the energies of this patience card. It's just going to take a little bit of time to be able to manifest things the way you're wanting to see them go. And it's interesting how we've got wasp and jealousy coming through here. And then we've got deception and envy coming through there with the Seven of Swords. So some of you guys might not even be aware, but there might be somebody that's in your circle who's actually envious of what you have in your life, your relationships, possessions, whatever it is. They're envious of something or someone. That's coming through there. Let me grab one more. What else, please, for Virgo? Smoke and visions. Okay, so the person you're thinking about, Virgo, you know, they might be a smoker, first and foremost. That also might be a part of this codependency energy. And also, this taps into visions, what it is that you've been seeing in your mind's eye. You know, if you are naturally intuitive, some of you might even be psychic and you see visions of how things are supposed to unfold in your life, could be tapping into that. But this is also the energy of just waiting for the smoke to clear. And once things are clear, that allows you to really see things from a better standpoint in your life. Whatever aspect of your life is coming through with that cloudy energy and you're not sure, or you can't see the clear picture of what it is that you need to do now, or your next step, or the next chapter of your life. And that is simply going to boil back down to time and patience. Okay? So don't try to rush things and just allow life to unfold the way it's meant to. Allow that smoke to clear so that you will be able to make better choices for yourself, heal parts of you that need healing. It takes time. And whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, Virgo, I feel that you guys are actually on the same page, that you need this time and distance to be able to heal yourselves in whatever way you need it. But energetically, from a distance, you guys are still connecting in the 5D, I feel. But it is just a matter of time before you're able to reconnect face to face in the 3D and to be able to have those heart-to-heart conversations. And again, they're telling you, although we are physically apart spiritually, I can feel us together. You know, spiritually, you guys are still connecting, Virgo. All right, so let's add some healing messages to this. And I know I'm running out of room on my desk. Let's move these guys up. Lots of cards pulled here. All right, so let's add some healing messages to this. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. Some final thoughts for this bonus reading for Virgo. Some healing messages, please. Let's grab some healing messages. Okay, and let me grab this bottom card. Oh, my. Look at this. I'm guided to pull this next one as well. All right, guys, look at this. Serenity. You know, I feel you've been through enough, Virgo, as far as these obstacles and challenges in your life. And it's time for a better day. It's time to switch directions and find peace and serenity in your life once again. I feel for some of you guys, you've already endured tower moments in your life. And, you know, that's definitely come through with this painful energy of being hurt and enduring some hard times. But look at this bottom card. Do you see that? A second reference to soulmates. So I do feel it's just a matter of time, guys, before you reconnect with this person that is coming through as your true love, the person that you're meant to share this lifetime with. I mean, my gosh, those are some pretty beautiful, powerful cards coming through in one reading. Okay, so just give it some time, Virgo. Have some patience to see this through. You know, I do feel, again, the holiday season might pose to be a very wonderful time for you in your love life as well as just life in general. So if you're not in a good place at the moment as far as where you're at right now, I feel give it some time, and the Empress has the capability of manifesting that growth that is so needed in whatever area of your life needs that growth, especially in your love life. I feel really positive energies here for you and your soulmate to reconnect. So hang tight. I feel you might actually hear from them during the holidays, or you guys might even run into each other, or opening up lines of communication. You might get a text, a phone call, you might get an email, you might hear something on social media. However way it plays itself out, just wait for it. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this. And if you're interested in your own private reading, Virgo, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will be back real soon with more readings for you. And the reason why you guys ended up getting a bonus reading is you guys came in second as the most viewed video for the second half of November. So thank you guys so very much for the love and support of my channel. All right, guys, so take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.